Okay. Oh.
That's okay. We just try again, right? Yeah.
A lot of days it does feel like it's getting better, but then it's like it gets worse again. Like it's still like yesterday, for example, when he enters kindergarten this upcoming August, not having an actual like diagnosis, but him being in behavioral therapy and maybe having like a note. Do you think it'll have the same type of like effect?
I have availability as soon as next month, literally the first week of next month.
Oh, okay.
So because you are on the wait list, I just bumped you ahead of everybody else.
Okay, I appreciate that. Okay,
Absolutely.
yeah. Okay,
Absolutely.
sure. Yeah, so I'll go on and get that done and then hopefully see you soon. So apparently I was waitlisted since last year for this therapist. And so going to her, he would be able to get evaluated for pretty much everything. So this is good, and she accepts our insurance. So, and I guess she said that I didn't get her call when she did call back, and she was on maternity leave. So it showed up that I've been waitlisted, so she bumped me up. So thank God for that, because she did not have to do that. But this just shows how long I've been trying to get this process started. So thank God, one step closer to some type of therapy and some type of professional help. So. Okay.
We got a lot
Look
of
at
stuff in
this.
here.
Wow, bud. Oh, he's like, I don't need mine anymore. Okay.
I heard you like cars. Yeah, I got a bunch of cars in there. You want to take out the bucket and look at them? Yeah.
I'm just sitting right here while you play. Right here.
You want to see where she's going to be? Yeah, let's go see where she's going to be.
Because I'm going to be right over here. You're going to come out when you're done playing. Okay. Hey, Kai. How was it, buddy? How was it? Oh, in what way?
I punched people.
Oh, I think I heard that. Okay.
I can punch people.
We can. So I'm gonna take note of that, so you know how to be patient. Okay. Impulse control.
Definitely going to be tapping on the voice.
Okay. So what was that? What is that? Is that something I can do at home? Have him just like, was it like a certain way? I heard it going on in there.
Yeah.
But
I was home.
you were the whole. Okay, and did you like that? Okay.
We waited till 3. We waited until we heard the word fox.
Oh,
We
okay.
waited until, what else did we wait for?
We counted 10.
Yeah, we
Counted to 10.
Then
Okay.
I punched like this.
Oh my. Okay.
We waited for we did opposite word too. That one was a little bit more hard.
But he ended up catching on a little bit. Okay. I was curious on how he would do, especially when he came out to me. But then he went back. So like usually at daycare, he'll do that. Wait, Tyson. Wait for me, okay? So he'll do what he did, but it's like a whole scene. It's like he's crying. He's not going back in. Okay, what do you say, buddy?
You're welcome.
So, how was it?
Good. See, I caught you.
Ooh.
It was fun.
Was it?
Yes.
What was fun about it?
Kitchen.
The kitchen?
Yeah.
What did you guys do in the kitchen?
She asked for strawberry.
So you got her stuff out the kitchen?
Yeah.
And
then we got one more costume, and then we left.
okay. So you're like doing activities? Okay. You think it's stuff that we can do at home, or it can just happen while you're here?
Something we can do at home.
Okay.
At home.
And what else did you do?
Huh?
What else did you do? You said you were punching paper?
Yeah. They had costume for Hulk.
Oh, so you had a Hulk costume on and you were punching the paper.
Yeah, and they had the mask on.
And you had the mask on. So how did it make you feel? Were you doing it? Did it seem like it was fun? Did it seem like you were getting any anger out? Were you acting like you were punching somebody?
Yeah, punching somebody.
Who?
Me.
Punching yourself?
Yeah. But I'm punching the paper.
When you were punching the paper? Oh.
Now I get a lot.
Good job. Wow.
You want to go first?
Bless you. Bless you.
Two.
I know you're really good at this game.
You don't want to go first? Who do you want to go first?
You.
Me? Okay, I'll go first.
I want to Naomi to go.
You want me to go next? Okay.
One.
Oh. Oh, you got it.
But you're really good, even when it's hard.
Oh. Whoa.
Whoa. You get out your way.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
That's okay, we just try again, right? Yeah, we just try again. Okay. Let's try and build it back up. So
It's only because you shook the table. So after a few weeks of play therapy, I decided to discontinue it. I didn't find it to be effective or beneficial. One 45-minute session weekly really didn't fully depict my experience as a mother and the extremely taxing episodes that were taking place at home. It was starting to seem more so of a money grab because we would just go to these 45-minute sessions, and by the time he actually went in, after he got past his separation anxiety, he would only have probably like 30 minutes left of the session, and then once we left, it was just kind of time to go. She wasn't continuing to give thorough explanations of how the sessions went, what I should expect, what we're working towards, what changes I should see at home. Like, I had so many questions, and yes, granted, when I asked the questions, she would answer them. But to be honest, more time was spent trying to figure out insurance and the next available appointment versus an actual conversation on his progress. So to be driving 1 hour away and then for her to only see barely a portion of what I'm really experiencing at home as far as disrespect, fits that are 10 times the extremity of what she sees. Like the separation at school with daycare was him running out of the school building. It wasn't him just whining and asking me to stay. It was things like that I could only explain to her and she wasn't witnessing. And so I wasn't seeing it as beneficial. So we hit the drawing board again to dig deeper into other resources.
Second of all.
So are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
It's a real rude awakening when I really don't give kids snacks. All right, what's this? See, this is why the rocks are gonna go away. You're too distracted. And this is one of those things where we have to look at it one time, okay? So let's put them right here. I'm not putting them away, I'm just putting them right there. Okay?
I want one.
Look, I need your hands because you're going to be picking it up. Okay, what now? The simplest question I've asked you 17 times now. What is it?
Monkey.
Okay, and the monkey lives here. You remember where he lives? Okay, put the monkey where he lives.
B.
Good job. Okay. We're going to just work from there. Monkey moves out. We're moving the lion on in. Look, the lion lives here now. Yeah, the monkey had to go. You missed it. Put the lion where he lives. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm supposed to be the coordinator.
When are we gonna be done?
See you at home, okay?
Okay, what time is it?
All right, thanks.
Bye.
5 o'clock.
Okay, we just had your evaluation.
Yeah.
Yes, and next will be his first appointment. It went really good. And in the meanwhile, while I was talking to her, Kyson made a creation. What is it?
It's a kasha.
Ooh, I love it. Very creative.
And back. So, I forgot to tell you.
Uh-huh. So I have an appointment for Kyson's therapy / evaluation We've had 2 sessions so far where I've actually had to go into the office and I filled out like a whole bunch of paperwork. And the last appointment, they kind of like, or she sat with him. I was in the room, but she kind of, asked some questions, did some activities with him, saw how he interacts between him and her, and stuff like that. So I guess a combination of that versus what I've told her on why I was coming to begin with, on top of all the packets that I answered with questions on his behavior, cognitive, all the things. So I guess today it's a virtual appointment, but she's supposed to come back, I guess, with like an evaluation. So let's see how it goes. I'm trying to take all the steps necessary to get down to the bottom of this behavior, because man, oh man, oh man. Even like yesterday, he had a huge flip out. He's been doing so much better since he's been like out of daycare. In general, I've been trying to, just keep up with the beat and do what I think are the right things. But in the process of that, I'm so glad like his insurance got cleared and I was able to, and I came off the waiting list to be able to pursue this whole therapy journey, evaluation. If there's a diagnosis, I don't know. If not, completely fine, but just to get the tools and resources to help navigate. So anyways, this virtual appointment is about to start. Thank goodness, because it's like, 40 minutes away when we go in person? And he's actually with my dad right now. He took him to the YMCA. But she actually sent the link so that my parents can join in and listen in, because y'all know they're very involved. So
Hey, Naomi.
hey.
Relevant background information goes into when we first met. All the information you told me kind of just succinct into a page of like what's relevant to know about him. We talked about the traumatic pregnancy. We talked about the premature delivery at 35 weeks. The NICU for 3 weeks. The feeding tube.
I just don't want to minimize or breeze over that because it was kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
And we don't know kind of what he formulated in his little head, what it was supposed to look like, but it definitely wasn't what any of us expected.
The same year in August is when he switched schools.
Meltdowns. But academically, he was excelling.
Right. You said eloping behavior?
Mm-hmm. Eloping is like leaving the room when he's not supposed to, or like leaving a designated area when you're not supposed to. It's called eloping.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that's the case or if that's like in the drop-offs. He didn't leave the room. He wouldn't go.
Well, he was leaving too. That's why when they called, they were saying he was like it got to a point where it was like uncontrollable. Like he was leaving the classroom and running down the hallways and going under the carpet and stuff. So yeah.
He was definitely excelling, so that's good.
Yeah, he was definitely excelling academically.
But receptively, he didn't have any difficulty understanding the questions. The only time I had to repeat them was when he was distracted, and that's the only time. So it wasn't like he didn't understand what I was saying. It was mostly like he wasn't paying attention to what I asked him. He would keep coming in your face and showing you things and giving you those things. So it kind of made him like he wouldn't independently play without getting your attention. Everything I had in those boxes, he found it. And he was showing you like, Mom, look at this.
Yeah.
Cool. So I am sensing like,
I think I was getting like something from the front, and he was like, "Where are you going? Why?"
Right. Right. Sit down. We're here.
Yeah.
Don't you know we're here right now?
Right.
So yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. You said that the range for IQ is what?
The range. So basically, these are the ranges right here. You can score anywhere on these ranges right here. But right now, he's in the average range, and averages from 90 to 109. So
and IQ is comprehension based?
It's made up of all these. So basically, IQ is kind of how our brain is working in different kind of facets. So we have the verbal comprehension side, the visual, spatial, fluid reasoning, working memory, and processing speed. I'm going to go into all of those with him so we can kind of see how he is on all those levels. But all those come together to make up his IQ score. So it's not just.
Oh, well, that's surprising to me because I feel like in general that he's very smart. So I'm wondering how he was captured. But I feel like he's
okay. So let's get right on into it. So
the hyperactivity, you would say, is a sign that could feed into that, but it's nowhere near the level that would cause a diagnosis. But it is like it would be an indication.
Yes, it's a part of it.
Okay.
It's a part of it. And so it's like the anxiety piece. So the two things that came up with him on that one that kind of tipped it in the other direction was the anxiety piece and the and hyperactivity that we saw. The hyperactivity piece, the aggression, like kind of figuring out where those are stemming from, because until we figure out where they stem from specifically, kind of hard to figure out how we can give him the coping skills if we don't know like the. Because I heard you guys saying like school, dad, and then add in the hyperactivity piece is all kind of playing on each other. So having someone who's like more consistently a part of his care to kind of be like, okay, I've heard you say these things over the last few months. This is where I kind of see it coming from. This is how we can go about it.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could send you a video. He literally zones out and becomes super antagonistic to everything that his mother wants him to do, from the very small tasks to, like, there's nothing that just say, hey, Kyson, go do this, and he just goes to do it. And now that he's home, she's given him instructions all day, and every instruction is a fight. There is no instruction that she gives him all day where you will hear him say, yes, ma'am, and just do it. It comes with every single, I'm not talking about sometimes, I'm not talking about the morning, the noon, or the night. I'm talking about all day, every day. Now for us as the grandparents, it's maybe a little bit better. And it's not just, the academics I'm not even concerned about, because I really do feel like he's smart, and his mother's been sitting with him and doing things with him, and he'll get there. One of the things about the school that he came out of, it was very structured. Energy-wise, it's not sustainable. Like, his mother or anybody should be, where can we leave him? Who can we give him to? And we don't know what to do because nothing works.
Like,
So
he'll hit back. Like if
hit
it's
back.
Yeah, like if it's a discipline thing, like
She's a single mom, but she's not doing it by herself. We're all there to help her. We're all there to give it. And so it's almost like a space that he's in that he can't get out of. That's my observation.
he will literally say, "No, I'm not gonna do that." Like, out of whatever emotion he's feeling, or he's literally choosing to do what he wants to do, knowing he knows what the consequence would be, and has been. A lot of days it does feel like it's getting better, but then it's like it gets worse again. Like, it's still like yesterday, for example.
Gotcha. This feels like a different kiddo than what the paperwork is leading me to have. So I may send you guys paperwork back to redo, keeping all of this in mind when we do it this time.
I when I was filling it out, I'm like, yeah, because I know he knows how to. I've seen him, like he does many times. But then it's like when it's bad, it is very bad, and he's able to. It could be the opposite too. So maybe that's where I went wrong with the way I filled it out.
I'm gonna go, because I am gonna change it over to opposition defiant disorder just based on what y'all are saying. Because I did have adjustment with the conduct disorder on there, but it sounds like it's way past that.
Do you agree with that, Naomi? The oppositional defiance, doesn't that sound like it?
That does.
He often loses his temper. He's often easily annoyed, or he's often angry or resentful.
They both often easily annoyed and often easily lose his temper.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. After I get all y'all's forms and get it all scored up, I'll send you a message, or I'll call you, whichever one, to set up another appointment where we can talk about the last portions of it.
Okay.
But I will talk to you guys soon.
Okay, thanks so much again, and also for allowing them to be involved. All right.
Absolutely. I love the village.
The only thing that we were kind of like looking at was the ODD portion, but my whole thought process behind that was that doesn't have to be like diagnosed with an evaluation. As long as he's like, as long as he gets like the therapeutic help, they can diagnose ODD, because ODD is not like a psychological evaluation diagnosis, if that makes sense.
So you're saying ODD is behavioral, you said?
Yeah.
He doesn't have to be necessarily diagnosed to be treated for that. Okay.
Yeah. And some of the impulse things that we have down for him, it's noted underneath the ADHD diagnosis that's already on his report. So that kind of also speaks to like the impulsivity concerns and things like that. I don't want him to like also have like that label of like, I'm a bad kid. Like, if you ever get to the school, it's like, oh, ODD kid. It's like, okay, so what do we need to have in place for him? But that's what I was thinking, more if you kind of do like the outside behavioral therapy route, that'd be like a better route for him. So then if you ever needed the supports for behavior in the school system, his therapist could write a note for him and think for him going forward of like how to best kind of help him out in the school setting.
when he enters kindergarten this upcoming August, not having an actual like diagnosis, but him being in behavioral therapy and maybe having like a note. Do you think it'll have the same type of like effect? Like it's people can just like I can go about it like that route. I know they also have more resources just in general in public school versus like daycares. So yeah, what are your thoughts?
That's a great question, Naomi. So actually, so for supports in the schools, IEP, which is kind of what we're thinking about, like so he can have those extra supports in the school. They do their own evaluation, see what they can do in the school setting, because just because he does something at home doesn't necessarily mean it transfers over to school. So, and just because he did something in my office doesn't mean it'll transfer over to school. So they do their own evaluation once he gets in. The report that I have for you right now is just kind of like the foot in the door to kind of be like, hey, can we start the IEP process for him because he does have ADHD, and ADHD is considered an eligibility for IEP. So he carries the ADHD predominantly hyperactive diagnosis right now, like as is right now.